What's up, people? Welcome to the Voltzzz podcast. It's your girl again on episode 2, Hillz, and I'm chilling here with Gingerr. So, guys, we feel so happy to be back on your screens for this episode. We had a good time on our first episode, right?
Yep. And I hope you guys are listening.
Yeah, I stream our stuff.
You guys need to show us love.
Yes.
Streaming.
We are here
listening.
to inform you and entertain you, so please do inform us too. Or do not inform, actually. Do listen to us. Do listen to us too. I'm sorry. Okay. So, as you all know, or for those of you that followed us on our first episode, the Voltzzz podcast is sponsored by the Adrenalina co-workspace. Gingerr, my girl, tell them what it's about. It's about that time.
Sorry, guys. So, formally, we already told you what the Adrenalina is about.
Yeah.
Adrenalina is our.
I'm gonna say it again.
Yeah. So, as we all know, our sole sponsor is the Adrenalina. The Adrenalina is
Whoa,
the
drum
ones
rolls.
backing us to
Our Oga.
put this podcast to life, bring it to life, So, we already know that it's a co-work space. It's a business hub that offers co-work space services, and it's located at the heart of Yaba.
Yes.
It's located at 369 Bono off Spencer Street, Yaba. So, if you want to come here, that's the address. Don't let any other person give you another address. So, to give more insights, more information, to be more informed about what we do at our space. So, it's a new co-working space in Lagos, and we are set up to majorly inspire innovation, collaboration, training for entrepreneurs, creatives, and freelancers. So, working remotely, it doesn't have to be like a lazy day in your house. You can just come to our space, have fun, have a good time. We have a lot of benefits. We have a space actually for photography and
Studio space. And don't also forget our conference. We have a conference room for rentals, for events, meetings, and all that.
So we offer virtual space services as well. You can use us as for business address, email, and all of that. So yes, and we also yes.
What?
Icing on top. the icing on top is the Starlink internet provider.
Shey bades.
I beg. So we have the Starlink internet provider, and it's amazing. It's really, really amazing, really good, and we'd love for you to come and experience that.
So, not to bore you guys, we'd expect you. Want to see you here. No, we know they need now, but it's for your own good, Shabba. Okay, now to the business of the day as usual. Today we have a new topic on our episode, and it's going to be about
drum roll. Well, I don't have a drum.
Okay, the new Nigeria. A new Nigeria. The new Nigeria.
I can ask that question like 10 different ways.
Wow, who would have thought, right? So we're going to be discussing about our new, the elections being completed, the newly elected government, and all of that, the impact, effects, consequences, results, expectations.
That's my own opinion.
Mandates.
all
of that. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. Gingerr, how you feeling, girl?
I don't know. I'm not really sure. I don't know. So for the past 1 week, I think the word I can use to explain anxiety.
I'm not gonna lie. I have that was on the when did we have the announcement? When did INEC announce the elections? I think it was 4:30 in the morning.
What am I saying? It was 1st of March.
Oh yes.
1st of March.
I didn't sleep well that night. Everybody was walking on clouds, with the,
See,
it felt like Christmas. You know that Christmas feeling, right?
I'm going to need
Christmas.
to never do that again. Like they actually announced the results, like the verdict of the
of
whole
course.
thing. Like when people were sleeping,
They just wanted to hit us in the morning, like take it.
That really came like a thief in the night. Didn't get like.
Okay, first let's look at the key facts of the elections and the recently conducted elections. Let's look at the key facts. So firstly, we had about 93.5 million voters. That's a lot of numbers. Wow. And you know the funniest part, INEC went forward to say that the number of the new voters, that's the new people we had voting this year, was up to 9.5 million.
And I'm very sure more than 80% of these people are youth.
Of course.
Because the whole thing, starting from 2020, I think there was some kind of anger.
Of course.
And everybody that was, everyone that was like uninterested in politics, maybe the development of the country, they had that spirit. Like something like awakened.
Following the whole protest, the NSAS protest, people were so alive. I mean, everybody was, we can't wait for elections here. Want to put out our opinions, want our opinions to be heard, and
they just wanted change.
So this is
really amazing to see.
This is the big question. So everyone wants change. The youth wanted something better for the country. So the big question is, did they actually get what they wanted or what they voted for?
I can't agree with that.
I know. Well, I'm going to throw that question to you guys out listening to us. And so did you actually get what you signed up for? What I ordered for versus what I got?
I think another thing is, I mean, expectations. People had expectations, but I don't really know. Now I'm so confused about what to think about for the future, what to foresee. Like I don't know what is going to happen. I'm scared. Yes, personally, I'm scared.
Okay. Looking at it, so we have a newly elected president, Tinubu, Asiwaju, Jagaban. So, let's take a quick look at the mandate that each of these aspirants had. I mean, every candidate came with their mandate. I will do this for Nigeria. If I become the president, I'll do this for Nigeria. So, are we to say we are very, very happy with the mandate of the person that won the elections?
I don't know if I'm going to say we are really happy, because everybody will say something. Everybody will say, we want economic development. But
you know the funny part, specifically, I noticed while going through an article in the newspaper, I noticed that the newly elected president said is the key point of his mandate is based on the fact that he wants to construct new gas pipelines. To move for smooth how will I put it, for smooth running of gas products and the rest. And he also said petroleum and gas products, of course. And he also said that he is going to majorly that was the major point of his mandate, and the fact that he would also look into education, agriculture. So the question is, that what we really need right now?
I mean, of course, we need all of these things. We need all these things to be better, to be accessible, to not affect the economic growth.
But just to finish it up, the big question that came with that article was the fact that if we do have pipelines, we have good pipelines running petroleum products, gasoline, and the rest. What of refineries? I mean, these products are supposed to be running from refineries. As Nigeria as a country, we can't even boast of up to 5 running refineries. So why would this be a mandate when that has not been fixed yet? And of course, we know we have the ever-growing problem of corruption.
So I think a problem with that was it did not go into details about how the process would be.
If it was being coherent enough.
Do you get? So I think that was a major. So I mean, according to research and all of that, that was a major. That was a major issue. With his mandate because it is a manifesto.
Yes.
So he kept it short and simple. He did not go into much detail. So we don't even know how that is going to happen.
That doesn't sit well with the youth at all.
My own problem was, so he had this interview and then he asked him, "Oh, your first 100 days in office, what are you going to do?" My other say, first day, hit the ground running. Second day, continue running.
Okay.
Third day,
when we go buy,
don't sleep.
When we go buy our running shoes, shoes.
I feel like his responses are very vague. They are so vague. They are so okay. I've said my own. Do with it.
I think being specific is the problem. You have to be
being detailed.
Hit the nail on the head.
I think that's what he's doing. He's hitting the nail on the head. He's just being specific. Okay, yes, this is what I want to do. He's not giving us like a process.
But in my opinion, I thought he's beating around the bush. I mean,
I see honestly,
and there's another problem
so
of
confusing.
There's another problem of coherence. I mean, we've seen so many clips online with so many funny I mean, when he is having a speech or is giving a speech,
I'm going to need
is it being speech deficit or we don't even know what to say.
I'm going to need Nigerians to actually slow down with the way they are using social media, because if they ban social media,
if we look on the good side, he said he doesn't view any stuff on social media
for
his mental health. So,
and I won't even blame him because social media is ghetto. Twitter is the worst place ever.
I feel it's like that because Nigerians as a whole, especially the youth population, they don't really have, in a country like this, I'm going to be frank right now, they don't really have a space where they can come out and say things truthfully without a fear of being pursued or picked up or something.
So I think that fear is I think it's general, because look at elections.
Yes.
I mean, no matter how much we're very bold, courageous, who want to vote and there is still a bunch of things that happen.
Or so many acts of violence, riots, and the rest.
Exactly. So fear comes from all those things. I can't blame people that want to be in their houses and be like, I don't want to involve myself in this thing. And all of this influences our expectations at the new Nigeria, as we're talking about. Now. All of this is just going to scatter our heads. It's going to invite fear in us.
I think
anxiety,
that's why
so many things.
Exactly, and I think that's why the youth see social media as a medium of expressing that pent-up feeling. The pent-up feeling of, this is what I want to say, but let me say here, since this is an open space for everybody, and
So I mean, I don't really know what to expect, but hopefully, that will be better. We are looking at looking at everything becoming better, and I think it starts with us. It starts with we, the youths, that are more like, we know everything, that we are more conversant with everything that is happening. We are more agitated now. Everybody ginger now.
This is what I'm always saying. Now, wait till I always talk with these guys. The truth is, a better Nigeria doesn't start with a president. It starts with your neighbor, you and I, and just every single Nigerian as a person. Let's take a look at the recently concluded election. So we all know we had so many issues of violence, riots, all those big everywhere. People just do video anyhow, and so you see all those things now. Nobody tell me say the presidential aspirants themselves when they run those things. Now, we
You
ourselves, they do have,
understand?
you get, right?
Is the
Yeah.
the what would I call them? The smaller
Yes.
smaller cards on the chessboard. The smaller pawns, yes.
Okay, you're
The
saying
pawns on the
make
chessboard.
it easy. So,
You know, I just say honestly.
why be a pawn to a, how would I even put it, to so up, why would you allow yourself be a pawn to people, or be a symbol of riots and violence? Now, it's, you think it is those people doing it, but it is just you as a person being a first unit of corruption and issues, not those people that you think. Take a look at people that were being attacked, ballot papers being snatched. I mean, we all saw these things. Some of them were in the news. Ballot paper being snatched, thugs, electoral thugs attacking people. I don't know what to call them. I just confused. We even saw the lady with the big injury on her. Oh my god, it was such a ghastly injury. It was so, yes.
Oh my god.
And she had the courage to come back and vote. So all these things taking place, I mean, if a few of them were being caught by the Nigerian police force and the armed forces and the rest, but they were not being identified as belonging to a particular place. They were seen as thugs. Thugs are thugs, and these thugs are not, of course, they are not vying for any electoral post. They're just being an instrument of disruption, destruction, and the rest.
So I think of all these things, I think those are the things that the government can work on, can curb. I mean,
INEC can work on.
Besides the big things, I think that one boils down to the gubernatorial elections.
Yes, of course.
And local government elections, all those things change. So I mean, it starts with the lower levels, like the lower the hierarchy, of course.
Yeah.
So everybody has their part to play in all of this.
Yes.
All of these issues that we have. So I mean, I think I'm hopeful, but I mean, there's still a lot to happen. As you can see, an article, they want to take the electoral
case to court,
take it to court, and it's just, that's another thing that's going to unfold entirely.
Well, personally, in my opinion, I mean, if you feel like we seek for justice,
exactly. So I think that's what they are doing, because I mean, everybody has their own candidates, and they want their candidate to win. So I mean, here we are, and it's about to happen. Or I mean, not to be pessimistic or anything, but I mean, you never know.
Mm-hmm.
The newly elected president has proven that he has a proven track record of the things that of the infrastructure in Lagos. I mean, according to
them,
exactly. So according to a lot of things that we have heard, and I mean, the only issue beyond this infrastructure is that we need more opportunities as youth. Because if they keep saying, oh, okay, they have done this one, they have done that one, do you get?
Yeah.
And we don't have access to it. Do you understand?
Yeah,
so I think when the whole operation, when the whole government, the new government is operational, I think they should, put the youth into consideration.
We have once heard a speech or two about corns and ewa and beans. Well, we will not reflect upon that. So I think another major issue here is the fact that so you say you want to give us a better Nigeria, you want to take all this wahala we don't get, and then people are asking. The first step to eradicating issues in Nigeria, I feel, is to stop the corruption, thievery, and bribery in Nigeria. But if that is a basis for government, it will definitely not work out. Whatever mandate anybody has will definitely not work out. Let me give you an example. So sometime last year, Buhari's government realized that people were stealing oil product, petroleum products. There was a large number of unaccounted crude oil, a large amount.
I
People
don't
were
really get
stealing it. So if people are stealing what is supposedly the country's income or source of income, I mean Nigeria right now is owing, it has taken a huge amount of loan from other countries
God
just to
beg.
survive. And then people are stealing what wetin we don't get, they still dey thief am. So if they dey thief wetin we don't get, how we wan take better? How they want to give us better something? So if I think that's the major issue, especially youths, because youths most times are the ones that are really affected by all this, because it causes lack of jobs. I mean, makes the country very hard for the common man, for even the rich man, talk less of the common man.
There's so many
Yes.
that don't even want to get up and go to work every day because they're just tired. They don't like the way everything is.
Depression.
They're tired of fighting. They're tired of wanting
Things.
Like some of these things can easily be accessible if we have a better working system.
Of course.
Do you understand? So, see, every day like this, I think I say like 10 God abeg.
God please.
Times 1 million. Even God said don't die.
We're not even talking about the negative impacts of all this on Nigeria's economy. Every day you go online and you see nurses, doctors, the big brains we have that are supposed to improve the country, improve the economy, they are running away. They jackpot, they won't come out for years.
I think, see, maybe we should calm down Japan, because Japan is not cheap.
Well, if they tell you say make Japan, then you're not gonna run. You're not gonna run.
It's not cheap. It's not cheap, I'm telling you, because hey, if you know how much people spend, I mean, I get that. Okay, some people have privilege. They have money.
Yeah, well, not everybody can run.
For the other people that do not have so much money to, just pay for tuition and all those things. I think we need to calm down.
But even the jackpot is not a reason, because I have friends that actually are not in the country, and some of them actually came back to vote. To express their civic rights and
exactly
duty.
That's why I said that. I think I think Buhari's government
yes
really messed with us, and it has given us that ginger
yes
to want to
be better
in the government of Nigeria and all of that. So it's really good to see. I'm not even going to lie.
It's really a good time
really
to be alive, seeing youth actively involved in government electoral issues. I mean, somebody even made a joke these past few days. I've been so glued to my TV in the parlor, and they're like, I and I now remember. I mean, I know the reason why our parents were always watching the news when we were growing up. We're like, what's happened? News 24/7.
During the whole election period,
yes,
from Arise TV to
channels, AIT,
oh my god, to social media, and it was, oh my god, and I was like, normally when I'm at home and I see my father watching like channels, I just want to stand up and leave, because
of course you don't really concern me.
But this whole situation has changed us, and I think it's because of the expectations that we have. We are hoping for a better, for a change, for
from what it was to.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And it of course it doesn't start in the day. Rome wasn't built in the day.
That's another word
we need to
really hold on to, because after the results of the election came out, some people were feeling depressed. Some even aired their views on social media, saying they would never be involved in political activities and elections anymore. And I'm like, you can't expect something that has been rotting for years. You can't expect to just wake up and fix it.
And
it's not possible.
Exactly. And I feel like if they want to really inspire the youth
to
back them to be more involved in government, I think it all starts with from elections.
Yes, of course.
There were so many results that were lacking legitimacy. We're hearing we heard so many different.
That is a big issue on its own.
Exactly. So I feel like it should have started with the elections. There were issues with the divas. We are talking about being more involved in making more use of technology, and people are still documenting election results
Yeah.
with pen,
So
and all of those things. And I think all of those things really, added to our distrust. Like,
yes,
the government is no longer trustworthy. So what is?
in this case,
what
Seth,
do we
it's
do?
INEC. I mean, because everybody has been on
You
INEC.
are just blaming INEC.
No, let's look at it critically. INEC is the body put up to checkmate and run the whole electoral process in Nigeria.
Yeah.
And let's not forget, before the elections, they are promising us, we're going to have a free and fair election. We're going to use the diva, so everything is going to be documented. Immediately, everybody votes or a polling unit is done. The results will be updated. They said all that, and I mean, the bar was here. They put it up here, and then
so
what are we getting?
Exactly. So that's why I'm saying that. I mean, getting our expectations high. Like that, it would, and after the whole thing that happened, I think to a certain level, everybody was down. Nobody was really celebrating. Everybody just did.
In my personal opinion, if they go court, may INEC they follow them for back.
So
make INEC they follow them for back if they go court. May INEC chairman follow them for back. He has some questions to answer. I mean,
so I think it really affected the mental state of everyone.
Yes.
And I think one thing that I would love for Nigerians to do is just keep calm. I'm hopeful for the future, no matter how much anxiety wants to choke us.
It's not easy to keep calm. I've never been somebody who has been emotionally invested in politics. I'm not going to. I don't really care.
Exactly, and we are there.
But this past few days that I have, my emotions have started getting. It's not fair.
Honestly, every rational person these days is getting emotionally.
Yes, in the politics.
So is affecting you, emotionally, physically, mentally.
I had to actually go offline for some days after the results were announced.
It was needed. It was needed. Anyways, I think the new Nigeria, let's just think positively. Let's be optimistic. Let's be hopeful. Let's be calm.
And in our thoughts about...
And let's stop dragging people. People should calm down, I beg.
That's why people have a job of dragging people. They would never stop, no matter how you say it. That's their full-time job.
You need to stop saying nonsense as well. You need to keep your heads in check, honestly. So, it's been great.
Yeah, and I think one other thing I'm going to add is the fact that I know we all are interested in the presidency and who sits on the throne, if I could call it that, and all, but let's also also think about the fact that power is not for one person. In a democratic system of government, the power is divided between the president and if we look at it this way, that your local government chairman, that your governor, that senator, make we also they hold them accountable for most of these things. Just be say I no wan go deep, but if you look at our local, Peter Obi has really opened the minds of the youth about the amount of money and budget being given to every state every month as a yearly budget in the government and the rest. And we had such huge amounts of money, and we don't understand what the money is being used for.
Honestly, I feel like that's a story for another day entirely, because I think Peter Obi, that man, he has really opened, as a presidential candidate.
Yes.
Or maybe even as a person, I feel like that's just the way he is. He has inspired a lot of people. I listen to him and I want to do better.
Of course.
I know, like, he's not even my family member, and I listen to him talk.
Yes.
Speak on national
TV,
and I want to do better.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want this one. They speak sense. Like,
he's spitting bars. He's spitting bars. Spitting bars.
You understand? And I think that's a story for another day entirely. We're going to talk about this person. We're going to talk about his, we call them a cult? Or,
no, I beg you, don't be cult, oh, don't be cult.
We call them a cult, or just a
party, or a group of people,
or a cabal. But I mean, that's totally
the obedience.
Of course,
yeah, okay.
They already know that.
That's the right name.
The obedience. Don't worry. Anyhow, I mean, we're going to talk about that in depth.
Anyway,
Zone, and I mean, let's just be hopeful. Just keep calm. Let's go for a better Nigeria, a new Nigeria. And we would like for you guys to share with us what you think. What are your opinions? We'd like to hear your opinions, know your opinions on this particular.
Also, don't forget experiences. I mean,
exactly. We
always want to know what's in they happen for your area.
You like gossip. You like gist.
I like the tea.
You like gist. So once know your expectations, what you are hoping for.
Yeah.
How do you think the next 4 years is going to be like? I think I've said a little bit of what I think, and something. I don't know not to get anything from that. It's fine.
One popular Nigerian meme said, upon everything we want, if you like make government change, I go still survive. So make it hustle. Like even if government change, you go still survive. Nothing spoil.
That one is normal now. I'm also see you. And you want them to survive. So I mean, anyways, that was really good.
I had fun. I don't want to go. I really enjoyed
talking about this. Thinking about what will happen in the future.
We don't know anyway, but
what will happen in 4 years? I can't wait to see.
We hope for the best.
Yep, we hope for the best, and we like to keep calm. Change starts with us. Starts with even the babies. Starts with them. Starts with everybody, right from citizens, every civilian. Starts with us.
Yep.
Up top to the government. So I would like that we do better, being calm, hopeful, prayerful, just shedding love and light. And
yeah, all beautiful listeners and viewers, I'm consuming our content at home, wherever you are, in the office. We want to always say, do not forget to follow us on our social media pages. On Instagram, we're on TikTok now, and on YouTube you can stream and listen to our stuff. Don't also forget to comment and repost.
I'm going to be dancing.
If you guys want us to dance on TikTok, we still dance on TikTok.
If you want us to dance, I don't want to dance.
Alright guys, so on Instagram you can follow us at the Adrenalina _ and on TikTok we are at the Adrenalina. On YouTube our channel is as the Adrenalina. Do not forget to subscribe. I just wanted to remind you that we are also running a giveaway project. So for all of you that are going to be commenting on our stuff, especially on YouTube and Instagram, we have a little package to give to you. If you listen to our first episode, you will know how much we are giving to you. I will not tell you. Go and listen to our first episode if you want to know.
Because country has just to keep you with us,
the body going.
Yeah.
So till our third episode, we had fun on this episode. Till our third episode, drink water, exercise, and mind your business. Bye.
Bye.